một lì đồ nó parah.
Bertanya Pak, eh,
Baik Bapak Ibu hadirin yang kami hormati, kita akan segera memulai agenda kita. Mohon sekali untuk tenang bersama. Dan bagi Bapak Ibu yang masih duduk di belakang untuk dapat memenuhi kursi-kursi terdepan terlebih dahulu agar terlihat tertata lebih rapi. Kami ucapkan terima kasih. Welcome to public lecture with the theme, Change Management in the Implementation of Information System, Universitas PGRI Sumatera Barat, December 2nd, 2025. The Honorable Board of Trustee, Dr. Dasrizal MP, my highest respect, Director of Universitas PGRI Sumatera Barat, Bapak Profesor Dr. Ansofino, MSI, Vice Rector for Academic Affairs, Ibu Dr. Rina Widiana, MSI, Vice Rector for Finance and General Administration Affairs, Ibu Citra Ramayani, PhD, Vice Rector for Students, Alumni and Cooperation Affairs, Bapak Jarudin, PhD, Deans and Secretary of the Faculty, Head and Secretary of Study Programs, Head and Secretary of Bureau and Unit in Universitas PGRI Sumatera Barat, the most distinguished guest, Professor Dr. Rahul Bandari, the Director of the Official of Institutional Advancement and Strategic Global Engagement at OP Jindal Global University, India. Welcome to Ubrisba. And also let me greet Ibu Mega Novita, PhD. Selamat datang Ibu di Universitas PGRI Sumatera Barat. And my big thanks to all lecturers and students who are attending this event. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Well, the next one is welcoming dance by the students' art activity units, Pasambahan Dance. Tari Pasambahan, selamat menyaksikan.
Sulam sari sarato juba di guntiang di anak rajo onde kadoon onde saraon. Di dalam tari kami menyembah sembah tair yang nanjo carano onde kanduang onde sanaon. Yo tuanku basa basa batu akan buang ibu dan puji tuku sambah gawelah salam sarato sambah sambah nan datang yo dari bawah adai-dai kami hale mananti ala siriah gatok la pinang nasanang hati hale mananti onde kanuon onde sanaon. Sairiang balam nan coba rabah balam lalu barabah mandi sairiang salam sarato sambah sambah lalu salam kembali katiko ambo kamarambah di ladang urang koto tuo pucuk cimpago urang patahkan bamulo ambo kamanyambah sambah tak ujak kanan basamu rila jo maaf mohon barikan. Buruang nuri jo buruang nuri manari-nari dia teh pamatang siriah galak pinang manari mancaliak carano nan Allah datang. Tarantang tali di bawah janjang elok diambil pangabek sikit kok dirantang nama panjang elok dipuntah nak nyusingke putih kapeh dapet diliek putih hati baka adaan. Sekian sambah dari kami sudahi pasambahan. Ko iyo kicinyo anduang rumah sudah sudah balaki. Ko iyo kicinyo anduang rumah sudah sudah balaki.
Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, the next program is Indonesian Anthem and Indian Anthem. Menyanyikan lagu Indonesia Raya dan lagu kebangsaan India. Kami mohon untuk berdiri.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
Hadirin silakan duduk kembali. The next program is a welcome speech from the International Relations Office, Universitas PGRI Sumatera Barat, Bapak Edward Kemal, PhD.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. First of all, I would like to say thanks for God because He has already given us chance to stand and to stay in this lovely room. Salawat dan salam marilah kita haturkan, we show it to our great Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam because he has deliver to us the knowledge yang telah memberikan kita ilmu pengetahuan. Dan the honorable, our board of trustees and the teams Pak Bukhari, and the delegation of the PPH for today, and then the Honorable our Rector, Professor Dr. Ansofino MSE, and then Ibu Dr. Rina Widiana as the Vice Rector for Academic Affairs, Ibu Citra Ramayani PhD as the Vice Rector for Finance and General Administration Affairs, and Mr. Jarudin PhD as the Vice Rector for Student, Alumni, and Cooperation Affairs. And my high respect goes to all the deans of the faculties and the secretaries, and also the head of study programs and the secretaries, and also all of the units and bureaus, and also all of the audiences who coming for today. Then the most distinguished address, I should thanks to our guests from OP Jindal Global University, Mr. Professor Dr. Rahul Bandari, as our keynote speaker for today, and also the international examiner for today. And also for Miss Mega, who is very shining for today, in this morning. Miss Mega, PhD, is also working as IRO of University PGRI Semarang. So three of us, Mr. Rahul, Miss Mega, and I, we are the IRO team, actually. So, on this occasion, I would like to say thanks for all committees, all the big supports from the top management, especially for the universities, who have really supported us for this public lecture event, and also the international examiner for the bachelor degree for today, and also for the master degree. Then, related to the internationalization, why should we do the internationalization? It is very important for us because it is to escalate our university. And second one is we need to build our international society. So our society is not only in local, regional, but we need to escalate it. We need to improve it in international community. So that's why we will broaden our knowledge and our technology for that. Then, for even today, we have a public lecture. So in this public lecture letter, Mr. Rahul will inform us. Will persuade also maybe some program in his university about the free facilities. There are so many free facilities that he offers to us. And I hope Mr. Rahul will inform to us, because I believe that some of our lecturers, or maybe all of our lecturers, or even our students also, will join into OP Jindal Global University. Then we also have external examiner for today. It is for the postgraduate program, then for bachelor degree, and I hope for the dean and also the head of study program will stand by for this. Okay, so after this. Then last one, Mr. Rahul also will test and will interview. The participant will go to the Jindal University for the research collaboration. So I hope for the participant who selected the participant, please be prepared after this event. And I think that's information that I can tell you during the event. Of course, during this event, I believe there are so many weaknesses that we have. So I really thanks for the all committees who support for this program. I believe that Allah will bless you for this. And I hope later Prof. Ansofino, as our rector, will officially open this public lecture. Then I hope Mr. Rahul and Ms. Mega will accompany us for this public lecture later, and also for the international examiner. I hope we will find for this. I pray everything will be okay. I close it. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Ladies and gentlemen, the next event is a welcome speech from the rector of Universitas PGRI Sumatera Barat and officially open the public lecture. We welcome Professor Dr. Anstofino, MSE.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Om Santi Swastu.
Morning, bro.
Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, our honorable colleague, Prof. Dr. Rahul Bandari, and our beloved neighbor, Dr. Mega, from Mr. Rahul from OP Jindal University and Miss Mega from PGRI Semarang University. All deans, lecturers, and students, and the entire of Civitas Academic University, PGRI University of West Sumatra. Allow me, on behalf of the entire academic community Ugrisba, to extend our deep gratitude and warmest welcome to Dr. Rahul Bandari. Your presence here today is tremendous honor for our institution. We are profound thankful for the positive and rapid response of Jindal University, one of India's most distinguished academic institution, in accepting our invitation, nurturing communication, and fostering friendship between our university. We especially thank you, Dr. Rahul, for your willingness to travel from India to Padang, and for dedicating your valuable time to visit our campus, share academic insight, and explore meaningful collaboration with us. We give enthusiastic applause for Mr. Rahul and Miss Mega. Distinguished guests, Ugrisba had been undertaking a significant journey of the growth, especially in strengthening academic quality, research culture, and postgraduate excellence. In the last few years, particularly in what I often refer to as last-minute condition of accelerated institutional transformation, Ugrisba has intensive in the step to improve accreditation, in Ugrisba to higher level of recognition at regional and national level. Yet, we believe that global engagement, such as today visit, is essential next chapter in our journey. Dear colleague, today marks an important moment. This visit is not merely ceremonial. This is the beginning of concrete academic bridge between PGRA University of West Sumatra and Jindal Global University. Our upcoming collaboration will focus on joint research and publication, exchange and lecturer and student, share international seminar and conference, academic mobility for curriculum and capacity development, and strengthening postgraduate research supervision. And today, we are especially honored because Dr. Rahul will deliver a public lecture before our entire academic community. Furthermore, Dr. Rahul will also serve external examiner for the master thesis seminar in our postgraduate school. This contribution reflects a strong trust, and we sincerely appreciate your academic commitment to our graduate students. We are confident that this partnership will bring mutual benefit, not only for institutional visibility, but more importantly for the enrichment of knowledge, culture understanding, and the future academic excellence for both Indonesia and India. Once again, Dr. Rahul, we welcome you with open here. Thank you for becoming for our academic journey today. May this collaboration grow into long-lasting academic friendship that benefit our students, our institution, and our nation. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Om Santi Swastu Om. Let's we open our public lecture. We read by name Allah. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. We open public lecturer term change management in the implementation of information system. We open. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, in order to make this event run well, please pray based your own religion. Bapak Ibu semuanya, sebelum kita mulai kegiatan inti dalam kuliah umum, kita berdoa sesuai dengan keyakinan kita masing-masing. Izin saya pimpin, berdoa dimulai. Berdoa selesai. Okay, before coming to the public lecture, we take some breaks. Kita sejenak istirahat sejenak, dan sembari menunggu, kita akan tampilkan video profil Universitas PGRI Sumatera Barat. Selamat menyaksikan. Transformation of the whole secular Baik, terima kasih. Baik hadirin yang kami hormati, sebelum kita mulai kuliah umumnya, kita sejenak mengabadikan kegiatan kita dengan foto bersama. Dimohon Bapak Ibu semuanya untuk dapat berdiri. Mohon dibantu. Kita semua berdiri Bapak Ibu untuk foto bersama. Nana up there. Yang masih sebelah kiri untuk dapat merapat ke sebelah ke tengah, maksud kami. Silakan. Okay, thank you so much. Yeah? One more, okay, we take one more. Okay. Tahunnya. Okay. Okay, Mr. Rahul, excuse me, more powerful. Okay, thank you so much. Okay, thank you so much. Please be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. Okay. Yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the next one is public lecture presentation. Let me invite as the moderator, Mr. Edward Kemal, PhD, and the keynote speaker, Dr. Rahul Bandari, Director of the Official Institution Advancement and Strategic Global Engagement at OP Jindal Global University, India. And becoming interpreter today, let me invite Ibu Mega Novita, PhD, the head of International Office from Universitas PGRI Semarang. Please.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. The Honorable Rector of Universitas PGRI Sumatera Barat, Profesor Dr. Ansafino, MSI, and the delegation of BPH, Pak Bukhari, Vice of Director Ibu Rina Widiana as the Vice Director for Academic Affairs, Ibu Citra Ramayani, PhD as the Vice Director for Finance and General Administration of Affairs, and Mr. Jarudin, PhD as the Vice of Director for Student, Alumni, and Cooperation. My high respect goes to the Dean and the Secretary of the Faculty, Head of the Department, and the Secretary, and also bureaus and units, and all of the audiences who come for today. So please, we welcome for our public lecture, Mr. Professor Dr. Rahul Bandari from OP Jindal Global University. Please give big applause. Have a seat, please. Have a seat, please. Mr. Rahul is so excited. Okay, so for today, we also have a best partner or colleague from University PGRI Semarang, Ms. Mega Novita, PhD. So I hope during this public lecture later, we will discuss many things, and I hope for the audiences, we can get some knowledge, we can get some international activities maybe, then you will have new paradigm about the topic given. Then I hope for the Mr. Rahul later, so please enlighten us about some best practices in your university, and also you could offer us from the free activities in your universities. So this is the salutation. So we come to the presentation. So for this presentation, I allow Mr. Professor Dr. Rahul Bandari to present his material about the public lecture entitled Change Management in the Implementation of Information System. Then Miss Mega will help us for the interpreter for today. So for Mr. Rahul and Miss Mega, time is yours.
Selamat pagi Indonesia. Namaste from India and very good morning. I'll start by saying thank you to Board of Trustees. Thank you for Rector, Vice Rector, Directors and Dean. And a special thanks to all the students who performed today, such a wonderful performance. Really an honor to be here and talk to you all. I'm not sure how much I am capable enough to speak about this subject, but considering my 16 years of experience in higher education, as well as considering my 16 years of experience in higher education, I have certain knowledge which I want to share with you. So it's not a lecture, it's more like an experience sharing. Before moving to the topic, will it be okay, Bhumika, if I request people to shift from left to right and right to left?
Ya, Bapak Ibu saya izin untuk meminta Bapak Ibu, ini saya membantu menerjemahkan ya. Bapak Ibu silahkan berpindah yang duduk di sebelah kiri untuk pindah di sebelah kanan. Boleh seperti itu, yang di sebelah kanan pindah ke sebelah kiri. Ya, sekarang. Ya, kemas-kemas ya Bapak Ibu ya. Ya, supaya ada olahraga dikit ya, jadi pindah dari yang kiri ke kanan, kanan ke kiri. Jangan sampai ada yang ketinggalan barang-barangnya, mouse-nya, laptopnya, tumblernya.
Just waking up. It's good, it's good.
Pak Rektor mau ikut pindah nggak? Kapan lagi nih dikerjain sama?
It goes to rector also. Rector also has to sit.
Ya, boleh mau pindah boleh, enggak juga nggak apa-apa. Ibu-ibu yang di sana mau ikut pindah nggak? Biar makin kelihatan nih. Oh, mau deketan sama Pak Rahul, mau langsung. They don't want to move because they just want to see your face more closer.
Okay. So,
Terima kasih Bapak Ibu.
thank you very much. I'm sure it's painful. You have settled down, you have opened your laptop, you are working, and randomly I came and I request you to change your seat. So it's painful, I know, and same time it's time consuming. I have not asked your permission for shift. So any one of you would like to share your experience from shifting from left to right or right to left?
Iya, Bapak Ibu tadi sudah melakukan perpindahan ya, shifting dari kanan ke kiri, kiri ke kanan. Tadi Pak Rahul nggak minta duluan kan, nggak minta izin ke Bapak Ibu, langsung dikasih pindah sekarang gitu. Gimana perasaan Bapak Ibu? Senang. Senangnya karena pindah apa senangnya karena ketemu nih? Beda cerita ya. Baik, Bapak Ibu ada yang mau angkat tangan? Maksudnya apa sih tadi kok disuruh pindah? Kaitkan sama tema yang ada di panggung. Ya, kira-kira apa ya? Ada yang mau angkat tangan Bapak Ibu? Iya silakan, boleh pakai bahasa Indonesia Bu. Ya boleh mau pakai bahasa Inggris juga boleh. Kalau pakai bahasa tubuh jangan ya, karena nggak ngerti saya nanti terjemahannya.
Thank you, Miss. Okay, thank you very much for the opportunity. Okay, welcome, Mr. Rahul, Prof. Rahul. I'm Melvina from head English department. Okay, my answer is I think it is like of ice breaking, and it is for make the audience more focused to Prof. Rahul. Just it. Because yeah, there is a very special day. We there's special guests from Jenderal University and also from PGRI Semarang.
Terima kasih
But
Bu.
question is, Bu, is it comfortable or it's painful to shift from one location to another?
Yeah, okay.
It's painful, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, so okay.
Sebel nggak sih? Sebel nggak disuruh pindah kayak gitu? Kan Ibu tadi udah settle ya, kalau udah buka laptop, udah di sini untuk kacanya, cerminnya, di sini naruh alat tulisnya, di sini tumblernya, lagi tertumbler-tumbler ya kita Indonesia tuh. Gimana perasaannya? Sebel nggak? Painful nggak? Gitu. Menyakitkan
Okay,
nggak?
maybe for another audience want to answer the question from Miss Mega.
Sir, if you ask this row, they are just happy.
Maybe
They say just happy. Are you sure you're happy? Beneran seneng gak sih kalau disuruh pindah kayak gitu tuh? Enggak seneng. Not happy. Not happy. Ada yang mau menyampaikan lagi silahkan Bu, nggak usah malu-malu Bu, nanti difoto. Nanti bisa difoto. Silahkan Bu. Pakai aja nih mic-nya, ada dok di sini. Kayak ditawarin apa? Enggak, bukan.
Okay, Bu Mega, it's
Ya, oke.
fine. So,
thank you, Miss. Thank you, Prof.
okay, so the basic idea to shift you from one location to another is to make you understand that change is never comfortable. There is nobody in the planet, including animal, and even though the natural things like tree, if you change, they will disrupt. So that's why this topic is so important for the university, because the world is changing, the technology is changing, but we as a human, we studied long back, we are not changing. So if somebody tell you to do something which brings change in your life, the first reaction of psychology is, no, I don't want to change, I am happy, right? And that's where this topic importance comes, that why change is required in higher education. So can I have a next slide? All right, so when we talk about higher education, especially universities like you, the change impact three important factors, and the most important factor is the manpower, the people who are working in a university, like rector, vice rector, faculty, administrative staff. Even though the security officer would take care of your car and open gate, these all people plays a very important role in the chain. And the second is process which we just did. I request you to go from left to right without asking you, are you comfortable to move your seat? I push you to do that, so that means which comes under process. And the number third is technology, which I believe all you people are aware. When I was in school, my faculty used to teach me on board with chalk and board. There is no electronic gadget in the classroom, but in my university, it's mandatory to teach everything through technology, even though the faculty is in the classroom. So these are the three important factors of change. During this session, I'll not focus because I know you all are professors, so I'm not going to give you a definition or some theories. I'll give you a case study of my university, and probably we can learn from each other that how can we become a number one university by doing some small changes in our process. Next. All right, so the first basic principle of any change, I'm not talking about any specific change, any change is the need analysis which need to be done. For example, before asking you to shift from left to right, I may need to ask, is it you required to move or not? So the need analysis is a process which we generally do in the chain management, whether it's related with information technology or it's related with anything. It's very rare in the higher education when the senior stakeholder do a need analysis, especially asking the involvement of all the stakeholders like, I don't know, I mean in my university when do something, we even though ask the young professor that this is a change we want to do, what is your opinion on that? And that's the way the need analysis play a very important role. Next. All right. Once you know the need analysis, the second stage comes with the planning. This is where the expertise, knowledge, experience, as well as the finance part involved. Whatever the need of the organization, the planning is going to be impact and fulfill the requirement of the stakeholders. I'll be quick, but I'll give you an example as a case study. So I'm not wasting too much time in slides. Next. And the third part is execution. Once you do a need analysis, you find planning, and that's the time next you need to execute those planning into real world. Next. Okay, change readiness assessment is a part of change process. It's like involved all three things, people, process, and execution part. How we do it, then I'll again tell you through a case study. These all detail, you can find it in Google, so it's not make sense to give you a more detail here. Next. Training and development, which is a part of planning and development process, which is a second stage of change management. Then again, we will see that how many type of training development can be done in the program. Next. And last, monitoring is the feedback system. Once everything is done, who is responsible to take a feedback and who is responsible to re-implement the need analysis planning on the basis of the feedback of different stakeholders. Next. Most of the rector and the board of trustee will agree with me that any process, whether it's a change management, sustainability factor, it plays a very important role. How much sustainable is your activity? If it's not sustainable, it may be finished in 1 year and it's not going to bring any result to you. So when we design any activity, we make sure that we will check that the factor of sustainability of that process, and on the basis of the sustainability factor, we decide whether we're going to implement that process or not. Next. Okay, so here comes the part. I'll give a case study of my university and whatever I just quickly tell you, and we will see how Jindal University did and what can we learn from each other in terms of change management. So this is the campus we have. It's in the capital of India, New Delhi. It's a 140-acre of land campus, which has 60% tree, green area, and 40% construction. Next. We are very young compared to your university. We are only 16 years old. Started with only 100 students and 10 faculty members. Today we are more than 15,000 students and 1,600 full-time faculty members, which means our student and faculty ratio is 1:9, which is best in the world. There are only 3 universities which is better than us, is Oxford, Harvard, and the Cambridge. We ranked 4 in terms of student and faculty ratio. Next. These are the 12 schools. Some people say faculty. There are a lot of faculty which we have common. And I'm going to talk to my friend separately in the international that how we can collaborate for that faculty. Next. Okay, so we are very global university. I have 535 partnerships in the world. In the right-hand side, you will see that lot of country name is there. These are our full-time faculty member. So I have a full-time faculty member from Indonesia, US, UK. They are not visiting, they are not adjunct, they are full-time professor. And if our collaboration works, I'm very happy to offer job opportunity to your students who pass out, master and PhD degree. They can come and join us as a research scholar, as a young professor, and they can be a part of this global team. Next. This is the opportunity we give our students. Our university is the only university in India who work with Oxford and Harvard same time. So my student travel every year to the Oxford program and Cambridge program and other top universities program. It is mandatory for my student to travel abroad while they are studying. So we make sure that our student is more global leader, not only degree holder. Next. And this is the international students who travel to us. On an average, we host 400 international students in 1 year in our campus, which includes students from ASEAN countries, Australia, Latin America, US, and UK. Next. Yeah, so this is the important part. I think all you people are also interested is research. You need to publish. On an average, my professor publish 800 plus Scopus paper in 1 year and 200 plus books in top publication house. We don't promote paid journals, so all this publication is open access, which reflects that we are very strong in research. I have 64 research center, which is funded by my university or funded by my benefactor like Bill and Melinda Gates, Asian Development Bank, and so on. Recently, we received $100 million funding from US on working on a project called Artificial Intelligence in Higher Education, especially focused on law. So my professor is working and they have a lot of fund. So probably if you visit us, you can collaborate with our research center and you can use those funds for your research also. Next. Okay, so we are ranked for so many things. From last 6 years, I am #1 in India. We have more than 1,000 universities in India, which is maybe 50 and 60 years old. My university is only 16 years old and we already ranked #1. And in the world, some of my program ranked 70 in the world. We compete with Ivy League universities and Oxford, Harvard for most of our programs. Next. So this is the campus, overall campus. The blocks which you are seeing is only for teaching classes. So we don't have separate school. This is the classrooms we have, and then it's a big green campus. I invite all of you to visit us. And it's a residential campus. That means we have possibility of holding 16,000 students at one time. They can stay with us. Next. This is the building for only for teachers. So 1,400 teachers have their own cabin in this building. It's a 10-floor building with helipad on the top because my chancellor comes from helicopter. He don't come by road. So this building only dedicated to the teachers. No administrative staff. No student can go there. The faculty can sit and do their research. So everybody has its own cabin in this building. Next. This is the food court area, the 5-floor food court area. All floor has food, so we have almost 12,000 students eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So from ground to top, there is a different level, and the top level is only for faculty and staff, because all faculty and staff has free accommodation from the college. So they get free accommodation, all the stuff is free. That's the way we keep our faculty happy. So this building is, in the top side is solar panel, so it's it's in terms of electricity self-sustained. Next. This is the classroom. So we have, as I say, 1:9 faculty and student ratio. So the class is very small, only 10, 15, and 20 people in the class in over the faculty, and it has state-of-art infrastructure. Next. This is the administrative building. So the people who are not in teaching, they have their own building and own place where they can have their own cabin, including I also have a cabin in the same building. Next. This is the sports complex. We have the world-class sports complex, which has all the indoor and outdoor sports, which you can name it. I'm the only university in India which has horse riding as a sports, shooting as a sports. We have Olympic-sized swimming pool. We train our students for national and international events. And recently we hired the board of member of Olympic Committee as a dean of this sports complex. He's an Australian guy who represent Australian players in Olympics. Next. So this is the inside, we have facilities. Next. This is the new building for artificial intelligence and data science. We call it T5 block. We are taking help from MIT to design our curriculum for engineering. And probably next year when it's going to be fully ready, I probably invite the engineers to come and experience the world-class engineering labs in the campus. Next. Okay, so we have world biggest moot court. So moot court is basically a place where the lawyers practice as in a real court. So in whole world, we have the biggest one with more than 700 people sitting capacity. We just inaugurated it in 29th of November, means 4 or 5 days back. And we become the #1 again for these services. Next. This is the auditorium we have. Next. Okay, so let's go quickly that what we did to reach in #1 place just in 15 years when other people who are 50 years old is still not #1 in India. So I'll share with my example. If you feel few things can implement in your university, I think that could be a great thing. Next. Next. Okay, so as I say, the first thing we as an Jindal University did is we did a university level, department level need analysis program. For example, I have an office. I have 7 people working under me. So there is an instruction from the human resource department to do a need analysis that how much your junior is ready for any kind of changes in the process. So in the previous time, when some international student comes to my university or my student goes to abroad, we have a very paper kind of process. Writing email to partners, collecting nominations from the students, make a file, submit that file for audit. So it's required lot of manpower and there is a high chances of doing mistakes. Now, in the current format, when we incorporate information technology in the process, we have developed one applications like app. Like you have Grab app, we have similar app called STSAP. Any student, 16,000 students, if they want to go abroad, they download that app, put their details, put their interest of country. The page will come that Jindal University have 5 opportunity in that country. What is the process? He can write the name, put details, submit. It automatically comes one email to my junior team, one email to me that a student from business wants to go US for 2-week program, and there is no requirement to keep any record because it's a system which keep the record and there is no requirement student to come and talk to me. So we make an automation. For whole this process, we generally take 3 months before we did this application process. Now it takes 3 minutes only. So which reduce my manpower, which reduce my cost, and same time, which reduce the transparency. Now student has less complaint about that because sir likes somebody, that's why he is sending that student to another country. It's everything online and anybody can do audit anytime. So that's the best way we did, and this is an example of need analysis. I'm talking about only my department, but I give you more also if you want. So in my university, we have almost 15,000 students need to select elective course. Can you believe that 15,000 people checking for elective course? How much pressure on academics and faculty to maintain those record? Because one student want 3 elective in this semester, that means 10,000 people want 3 electives, that become 30,000 applications for different subject. So we did a lot of mistake previously because student says, I never opt for this elective, you put my name. I was looking for something else. And it became a so hectic process for us that we cannot solve this problem. So what we did, we bring a system called bidding system. So every semester, for example, we start semester in February. In the first week of February, the application will come called bidding. In the bidding process, all electives comes on the right-hand side. All students can see electives, time, who is teaching that electives, what is the name of the professor, and what is the credit in that electives. He just click, submit. The professor will get an email that in your elective course, there are 7 students from different faculties wants to learn. So nobody is maintaining record, nobody is coming to faculty, nobody is going to student. Faculty knows in February, he has 30 students for elective course. The timing is evening. The student credit is that much. So it's become so smooth, no complaint. From 100% complaint to 0 complaint. So that's few example which you can also opt. I have numerous example in each department who have numerous complaint which become now 0 complaint because of using of this information technology as a part of change. You can also opt those kind of things. Next. All right, so of course, digital transformation, the most challenging part for Jindal University when we incorporate especially IT as a change is the old faculty member and the old people like me who studied in non-technological background. So I have a professor from liberal art. He used to come classrooms with lot of pages of case study, and this is a way he feel comfortable. Distributing the case study, talking to the student about the case, take the things on right, and then he feel that more confident. If my HR or vice chancellor tell him that next semester you have to teach online or you have to use technology, maybe he will leave us, or maybe he will say, I cannot do that. So the important factor which my university did during the time of need analysis, we make sure that we divide faculty initially into 2 categories. A faculty which is comfortable with the technology, a faculty which is not comfortable with the technologies, right? So the faculty which is comfortable with the technologies, they have a different training development programs. The faculty which are not comfortable with the change or information technology, they don't have training program, they have more psychological sessions. So I have a school of behavioral science where we have a forensic lab. So in the forensic lab, what we do, we brain mapping of the people. For example, I invite you in the brain mapping, I put a lot of things on your head, and I'll give you a situation that, okay, tomorrow onwards, you need to teach online. So how your brain and body react when change happened, we know that whether this faculty is going to be accept or not. So we have a data of our faculty members. Of course, there's a privacy issues there, where we find that some faculty get scared when we tell them to change. Some faculty not scared, but they don't want to do extra effort. So that data help us to my human resource and training department to design a very separate program for everybody. So it's not a universal program. If you are like technology, you have training programs. If you are scared of technologies, you have a different sessions. If you are not scared but you don't want change, then you have a different sessions, which is, of course, delivered by the expert of that subject. And then we keep a month or 2 month evaluation session, that after session, whether this faculty improve or not improving. There is a chances when giving a 3 month good month and we find that still you are not comfortable to the change, then in that case, your department is going to change. Maybe you are a dean of a business school and we find that you are resisting on the change and you are psychologically not ready. Maybe I'll make you dean of some other department and I'll bring the person who is more compatible with that. So he cannot complain because I have his report, psychological report, training report, and other report. And that's the way we make that process very transparent for them also. And that's the way we motivate the people who are ready to change or who are ready to incorporate the new technology in the program. Next. So these are some committee roles which we have in the office, what they do. I'll share the details with you. If you want to do a change in your department or your school, you can choose as per your interest and compatibility. Next. Yeah, so these, I give you in a comprehensive, but these are the step-by-step process which includes a report. I cannot terminate or promote any faculty without having a proper audit report. So where did this audit report comes? Your brain mapping, your psychological test, your 3-month report of performance on using IT or non-IT products, and an internal discussion between the committee and the person that where he is lacking and where he is improving. And that's the way we create a very robust environment inside the Jindal to motivate people, especially in terms of incorporating information technology in their programs. Next. These are some key findings. I bring it from my different schools when we do the audits and other process. Next. Okay, this is the important part. The change can be done by 2 ways. Change can come from top to down. For example, the board of trustee and rector comes to you and say that the change need to be done in your faculty or schools. And second is down to up. You go to your rector and says that let us change next semester our teaching module and our teaching style because that is where the student and people wants. I leave the decision on you that which is best, top to down approach or down to up. But for me personally, the best approach is down to up. When the junior staff goes to senior and asks for changes in the process. When down to up approach is there, there is a high chances that the program is going to be successful. Next. Next. Okay. These are the LMS systems. So once everything is settled down in Jindal University, we don't take any LMS system or technology system from outside. We create our own. Why? I give an example in that way. You have a guest in your home. You have 2 options. Take them to restaurant for eat and cook for them. I think taking them to restaurant is easy because you just need to pay and they can eat anything. But if you cook for them, even though the dishes are limited, you feel more connected because the guest will honor you that, okay, you have done an effort of cooking, especially for them, and they feel more. So when you create a technology by your own, for your own people, the chances of success of that technology is very high comparing to higher the things. So we built our own LMS system. We have online program which has 6,000 students. We never hired Coursera or any other people for our program. We create our own LMS system which is controlled by my university, which teach 6,000 people in online mode. And that's why that program become #1 in the world, because that program is 100% controlled by us. So that's where the stakeholders means rector, board of trustee, director has to decide that if they want to change, are they planning to do a change on the basis of taking technology from outside, or are you capable enough to design it? Next. Next. Okay, next. So that is the decision by majorly by the stakeholders. Next, please. All right, so once you incorporate a technology, of course, what we did, we incorporate those things in the classrooms. Again, give an example of Jindal University. We don't have attendance system for faculty and students. There isn't a face recognition machine controlled by the attendance department. When the student enter in the class, it automatically get attendance. When the faculty go in the class, it automatically notes the time, that what time faculty goes inside and what time comes out. So there is no separate attendance system. It's a university level use of technology for getting attendance for student and faculty. So the whole idea is to make the process easy and transparent, and we are happy that most of the process is controlled by us. Next. All right, then again, as I say that we have, okay, I mean, Jeju is very big and complicated, but I'm trying to be in short. So it is mandatory for my students that if they are studying science as a subject, their 80% credit comes from science and 20% credit comes from out of the course. So my business students get 75-80% credit from the business subject, but 20 to 25% credit he needs to take it from journalism, from Hukum, or maybe from architecture, maybe any other subject, and it's mandatory. You cannot get 100% credit from your own subject. Now consider 16,000 students multiply by this credit process. It's become very complicated for the faculty to remember which student going where for rest of the credit. So we create a in-house module system which automatically understand that students are taking credit from which school, and whole report goes automatically to the examination department, and while they are making their credit sheet, it's very easy for them to know that business school students have take 25% of credit from law. And that's where this technology makes our life very easy, and that's why I think we are considered as a #1 in India, because everything is in automation mode. Next. Then we have, of course, the data scientists who are expert on different data process. Once this all electronic data comes, there is a people who clean the data, who make a data readable format, and then convert that data into meaningful things. And that is where we have, I think, more than 30 plus IT expert in the IT department. Their work is only to take care of this data which is coming from different IT sources. So at the end, they submit that data to the process. So again, I give an example. I teach business negotiation as a subject, which is an elective subject in business school. I teach one subject in international relations school. It's very hard for me to remember that in my class, how many students are from international relations, how many students are from law background, how many students are from business background. I just teach, I don't take attendance. When I go in the classrooms, the attendance automatically goes to the examination attendance department. The module things automatically goes to the module department, that in Dr. Rahul class, there are 7 students from business, 2 students from law, 1 student from international relations, which make my life very easy because I don't need to carry laptop or something. I just teach. But in the end of the month, when my dean asks me, what is the status of your class? I'll write an email to different department. Can I know how many attendance is in my class? They will make a proper chart that in Monday you have maximum attendance, In Tuesday, less attendance, right? And similarly, if I ask, okay, how many students from business school whom I teaching in my business negotiation class, he will tell that out of 100%, 30% means 3 students are from business, 7 students are from law background. So the data comes in such a beautiful way that life and things become easy. Where I use this data? When I apply for accreditation, when I apply for ranking, when I apply for national and international recognition. So for example, you apply for Dikti A plus, B, C, and Dikti is asking for data. So just think, everything is so automation that you don't need to do preparation. Even though Dikti comes today and asks data, 15 minutes, data is ready. You can show them and you get a good credit. And that's the way we become number one, because anytime if anybody asks, our data is ready. Next. And of course, then the training modules, which I talk about, not everyone is comfortable with new technology, especially during the time of COVID, we realize when people are not okay to teach online, students are not okay to teach online, but we understand that we have to change. So now what happened? We are a residential university, but again, it's mandatory for each faculty to run at least one online program. So my business school, which is teach in the classroom, parallelly has to teach online also. So I am preparing my faculty and students to learn online methods. So either you can attend, come to my class and have one-to-one session, or you say, I don't want to come. You enrolled for online, same program, and I will teach you online also. And that's the way we incorporate and trained our faculty so that in future, if something happened and I have to run all my classes online, students are ready, faculties is ready, and my infrastructure is ready. Next. All right, so the pilot program we already did long back. We try our first pilot program with our School of International Relations. The same faculty teach online, the same faculty teach in the classroom. We check the data, whether when he teach in online, it's good response from the student, or when he teach in a classroom is a good response. I mean, it's very amazing to see that when he teach online, his performance is very good. But when he teach in the classroom, his performance is slightly down. So we make that subject 100% online. And in that subject, we got admission of 6,000 students, including 99% students are foreign students, international students. I have a student from White House, I have a student from US and UK, and it's a very expensive program. So even though it's an online, still demand is more compared to the offline. So that's help us to understand, and we implement the same thing to all our schools. Next. Okay, so this is a phase-wise how we did and become Jindal number one, phase 1, phase 2, phase 3. Leave the decision on you, rector and board of members, that they can check this phase and they can see which phase they are, and from there they can go to the next phase. This is the reason why we become number one in 15 years. And I will not doubt if we go like this in another 10 years, maybe we ranked very high in the world, especially for different phases. Next. Okay, next. This is the future things what we are doing. Next, please. Okay, next.
Sorry, just be quick. Just be quick.
Oh, it's finished. I'm just saying next. Next. All right, so I will end with the short video, and then probably if you have any questions, I'm happy to answer. So, Bhumega, there is a small video in this about Jindal.
Videonya bisa diputar, Pak? Video yang ada di PPT itu?
Outside. Outreach. Last slide. So it's a small video. I request it's given an idea about my university and why we become number one in terms of change management.
Here's to the ones that we got. Cheers to the wish you were here, but you're not. 'Cause the drinks bring back all the memories of everything we've been through. Toast to the ones here today. Toast to the ones that we lost on the way. 'Cause the drinks bring back all the memories. And the memories bring back you. There's a time that I remember when I did not know how pain.
Yang ini ruang
When I believe in
yang
forever,
sudah tidak konvensional.
everything will stay the
Ini kambingnya yang
same.
tadi diceritakan.
Now my heart feel like
Dia kasih
December.
gratis ke semua
Somebody
mahasiswa,
say
dosen,
your
dikasih
name.
makan gratis 3
'Cause I
kali
can't
sehari.
reach out to
Ada
call you,
snacknya juga.
but I know I will one day. Everybody hurts sometimes, everybody hurts someday.
Ini lounge mahasiswa,
Everything will be alright.
Bu Lili, saya
Go and raise
cerita,
your glass
bisa
and
buat
say,
joran itu.
here's to the ones that we got. Cheers to the wish you were here, but you're not. 'Cause the drinks bring back all the memories of everything we've been through. Toast to the ones in today. Toast to the ones that we lost on the way. 'Cause the drinks bring back all the memories. And the memories bring back you. Do 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 do. Memories bring back you.
Iya, tepuk tangan Bapak Ibu, terima kasih banyak.
Can you open the fellowship? All right, so as we are very thankful for all of you and Rector to give me this opportunity to come to this beautiful place. I never been into Padang, so it's a wonderful experience for me, and I believe my student will love to come here and spend time with you, learn from your culture and other things, and same applicable to you. We also very happy to learn and bring your student to the campus and become friend. But any partnership only survive or get success when teachers involved. No partnership in this world can run because of student involvement. And I am saying loud because I worked in this profile from last 16 years. I have worked with the top university in the world till now, and I realize it, if any partnership is depend on student level, it will fail. So considering that, we love to start our relationship with your university rector at the faculty level, at the teacher level. Can we open the fellowship? There's a brochure of fellowship there. So we have a very prestigious Naveen Jindal Young Global Research Fellowship. It's a 1-year fellowship, but only 1 month you need to come India and stay with us. While you are with us, we will pay for your accommodation, we will pay for your food, we will pay for your health insurance. And what you are going to learn first, if you have any problem on writing a research paper, writing a book and apply for project funding, we will train you from 0 to 100. Doesn't matter what is your problem. I can train you the very basic of a research, that how to write English. And I will take you to the highest level, that how to do a selection and make your paper selected in that journal. We have an expertise because we publish more than 800 paper in a year. You itself has a lot of expertise. The prime idea is, while you are with us, you will become a friend of different people. So this fellowship is going to attend by 100 professors from 25 countries. So you have an ample of opportunity to make one professor from Australia, one from US, one from Russia or somewhere. So this is the fellowship which I was talking about. Last batch, we have the people from 15 countries.
join the Naveen Jindal Young Global Research Fellowship.
Thank you, Juju. Let's get join fellowship.
Do not hesitate to apply for Naveen Jindal Young Global Research Fellowship.
Are you in London? Are you in US? Are you in Nigeria? This is a place to learn and improve even any of your children. And this will be a great opportunity.
I can only recommend this program to everyone who is interested in India.
متمثلة بالسيد مساعد رئيس الجامعة البروفيسور راج كومار، كما أشكر البروفيسور راهول.
This fellowship has made me feel home away from home.
It's really a truly great experience for me.
What happened, what we do, when you select for this fellowship, you have a cluster. Cluster means small group. Like, for example, you have an interest on writing a research on language. So you have 6 professors from different country. You have one cluster. Every cluster has a supervisor. So you will sit, you will convince rest of the people about your research problem. And they will comment on your research. So together you will refine your research and publish. So that's a way, it's a very rigorous research things, but everything is free. So your research expenses, your food, your accommodation, health insurance, everything I will pay. Even though you publish, we will give you publication award as a financial things. Although you are a faculty of other university, we pay you money for publishing also. So, but all publication is open access. No promotion of publication by paying money. And we will make sure if you are selected for this fellowship, in 1 year, you are so confident that you can easily write multiple of papers. In 2 batch, I published 30 Scopus paper in Q1. So it's very easy for you also, even though if you are struggling in anywhere. So this is the fellowship which includes, what is you going to get it? Next. So this is the eligibility criteria. I will surely share this information with your university. The only thing which we are expecting from a candidate is you have a research problem. If you have a research problem, we are ready to discuss. And once your research problem accepted, you are most welcome to visit us in the month of June 2026. You will be a part of the very high level of 100 professor groups. And once you complete it, you will be first awarded a certification of participation. Once you publish your first Scopus paper, you will get a facilitation award when we are going to invite you, and you will be, on stage of getting recognition not only by my vice chancellor, but it's in Indian media. We will take you to the national television where you can represent your research and talk about that. How is your journey so far? So it's a very prestigious one, and I personally believe that a lot of you can be a part of this fellowship, and we hope if the rector and board of trustee approve, we have no problem. Either one candidate can come from your university or 100. There is no bracket like I am going to take only 2 people or 3 people. Anyone who is a good researcher, most welcome, because I have a capacity to invite 20,000 people. So even though you all come, there is a most welcome. But the only thing is that you should have a proper research problem to discuss with us. Next, please. Okay, this is how to apply, what you need. You need CV. Statement of purpose means your research problem. Letter of recommendation means somebody from the academic says that they knows you and recommend you. For our case, we generally take from rector and the vice president from the letter. Research abstract. If you have published or if you are writing something, please share with us. We want to see what is your level so that we can arrange a training according to your level. And last, your ID proof, which is going to be your university and national IDs. We will process your visa also, so you don't need to worry about visa also. Next, you can see, so back please, back. You can scan and you can directly register. So you don't need, that's where we use technology. Scan it, the form will come, you publish, and it automatically goes to my team. They will automatically send you an email for interview. So as automatic we did in terms of using IT, even though for the fellowship program. If you have any questions, I'm happy to answer. Otherwise, thank you very much for this opportunity to talk to you all people. Terima kasih.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Rahul. So for this moment, we just open 2 questions. So from left side and right side. Okay, please, Mr. Juliandri, one more.
I think we also have to greet the audience in Zoom meeting. I heard there
yeah,
are
yeah.
500 more participants
Yes,
in the
right.
Zoom meeting. That's so.
So one, Mr. Juliandri, in Zoom meeting, do we have?
Do we have somebody raise the hand
In
in
Zoom
the
meeting?
Zoom meeting? Ya kalau nggak ada yang di sini aja
Okay,
ya.
okay. So one will be Bu Yosi, ya? Okay. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum, Namaste, Professor Dr. Rahul. My name is Juliandri. I am lecturer in Education of History. Just for you, both India and Indonesia the same culture, language, and food. And then the most artists India very popular. Mitun Chakraborty, Rahul, Tuan Thakur, etc. I like movie India. Kuch Kuch Yotahe, Dil To Pagelehe, and more. I have one question for you. The first, I appreciate to hero India, Mahatma Gandhi. He was the build India, Hartal, Swadesi, Satyagraha, in very influence my hero in Indonesia, Soekarno Hatta, the building Indonesia character. I have one question for you. How government India the building the police education maybe the south my government of Indonesia the will of Indonesia. We know Indian many to work in technology, accountant, I'm appreciate. What the building India, pollution or education. Maybe my English not good. Mr. Edward or Miss Mega correct my English. Yes, ya mudah-mudahan bisa dimengerti dengan bahasa Inggris yang ala kadarnya. Oke, thanks Mr. Rahul. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Okay, so thank you very much. I think you know India better than me. There was a legendary Mahatma Gandhi, and of course you have Sukanto, and every country has a leader who defined country's backbone. In my place, they call it, you can change organ, but you cannot change your backbone. So if your country built with some vision, it should be stick on that. And I believe that's what the current government in India is doing. From last 70 years, we blindly follow the West countries. We were ruled by Britishers for 200 years. The Britishers did amazing thing with the India is they make us feel that Indian culture, Indian language, Indian food, Indian clothes are inferior. So if you speak Hindi in the classroom, you are not good teacher, but even though if you speak fluent English, you are an amazing teacher. So they create psychologically Indians' mind that if you don't follow English way, you are good for nothing. So from last 70 years, including our education system, follow the same principle. That if we are not following the West, that means we are not good. Lucky enough, after so many years, I think more than close to 30 years, we finally change our education policy. And the first thing which they do it in the education policy is they make a policy as a requirement of the country, which is the idea comes from not only from Mahatma Gandhi, there are many women leaders who bring education for women and other areas. So we incorporate it. It will take good 10 years to result come because we were doing a practice from last 70 years. It cannot change immediately. But in another 10 or 15 years, you will see that we will go on that kind of education which we were known. I'm giving you all are from education background, which is the oldest university in the world. I asked this question in my class because I train my students giving West example. So the student comes and says, Sir Harvard, Sir Oxford, 1,000 years old. I said, okay. Why do you think Oxford or Harvard is the oldest university? He said, sir, it's written online, right? So I told them, do you heard about the university called Nalanda, Takshila? They said, yes, we heard, sir. There was some university called Takshila and Nalanda. I said, do you know that the Nalanda University is the first residential university in the world which has the biggest library in the world? And the people from Middle East, the people from China, the people from Iran, Persia, used to travel maybe 6 months just to come to attend lecture from the professor. The lecture, there is no classroom. The professor will stand on the stairs and all students need to sit on floor to listen that session. So we are from that history. We built the architecture that time. I mean, I cannot challenge, but I leave the decision on you. The concept of flying car, the concept of satellite, the concept of 9 planets, the concept of time and distance, it was developed long back in Nalanda and Takshila before Newton even though discovered that. So in short, we lose that touch which we were known for and we follow the foreign culture. Right now, from last almost decade, we are trying to solve that problem and the impact is coming in terms of, you will see that Indian economy is the growing in best in the world. We are right now 8.5% GDP, which is better than any country GDP in the world. Very close to Vietnam is following us. We are showing that if we follow what we are known for, we could become and same applicable to Indonesia also. Indonesia has a very vast, very deep history. But until and unless, as you as an Indonesian don't feel proud of following your things, like you have a 3 dharma concept. That is, I think no country follow that 3 dharma concept. But how many of you proudly present 3 dharma concept when you go out of your country? I have never seen any Indonesian university, any Indonesian rector or anybody goes out and proudly say in the Western or even though in India that we follow 3 dharma concept, where community work is a very important factor. We teach community as a subject. We put optional work for faculty and student as a community work. You implemented it. So that's the beauty about Indonesia as an education system. But it's, I think, if somehow we start feeling proud what we are good into, it will be very easy for us to do. So, I mean, it's a debatable, but that is my honest answer of your question. And yes, if you know Kuch Kuch Hota Hai, we teach Indian dance class when you come for the fellowship also.
Okay. Bu Yesi, please make it quick, yeah. Okay.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Namaste, Professor Rahul. My name is Yosieka Putri. I'm a lecturer from Economic Education. Professor Rahul, thank you very much for your comprehensive and enlightening presentation. It provided valuable insight into the topic. With your permission, I would like to pose a question. India is the most populous country in the world with a population of 1.46 billion in 2025. Implementing change management in the context of information systems is undoubtedly a complex and challenging undertaking. My question is, what strategies has India implemented, especially in the education sector, to facilitate this process? Thank you, sir.
Thank you, and of course it's an interesting question. Till you ask this question, I think my population is already increased more than that. Yes, it's a very challenging for us to implement policies in education, even though when we have a higher population. The first and the foremost things which I just said is we don't just put a small policy, we change complete education policy. And in this education policy, we put information technology as our first priority to incorporate. So it's not by choice, now it's become force, because this is a policy which every university has to follow. So you cannot say that my professor is not ready, I don't have infrastructure, I have challenge. No, you have to follow because it's a policy. So that's, I think, the best thing Indian government do to incorporate the change is rather than telling few university to do, they just change absolutely the education policy and make it mandatory for all the people to follow.
Okay, thank you for Mr. Rahul and Ms. Mega. So now let's for certificate appreciation. So please for the team. Okay, Prof. Bapak Ibu pimpinan mungkin silakan untuk foto sebentar. Bapak Ibu pimpinan, setelah itu nanti kita dengan tamu semuanya. Ayo cepat bangkit Bapak Ibu. Bu Citra. Oke, thank you. So this is the end of our public lecture. I say thank you for the audiences, and we come to the examining room for the master and bachelor degree examination. So thank you for all. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. See you.